Yeah, that will be a very nice moment to see as Anne
Hey
hands
everybody,
over
sorry
those
about this. I'm having a
ship
little
reins over to
issue with the
Doc.
flight
Transfer
plan.
of controls from her as the commander of the
My
SpaceX vehicle
flight sim
over
does
to Doc,
not
the
want to load
commander of
it.
space station. So
I don't know if
a
yours
great
is loading it or
opportunity for
not. I may
Lynn
have
and
to
both of
redo it.
these experienced crew members.
And the second mission specialist is Kirill Peskov. The Roscosmos cosmonaut was selected as a cosmonaut in 2018 and will be
My flight sim
also
will not load
making
this plan. I
his
may have to
first
change this
spaceflight
up a little
today.
bit.
This is really the ultimate of Kirill's very curious and adventurous nature. I hear he loves to
It
discover
doesn't
all
like
aspects
this
of the
airport
areas
for
of
some reason.
Russia and the US now in his SUV, and he is
RJFY
always exploring. So this will be the
26L. I'm
ultimate
not.
of his exploration today for him and for
Everything
others.
seems to be fine when I try to load it in the
Both
sim. It
these crew
won't load.
members are pilots. They speak that common language of aviation.
Um,
That must be comforting to all of them.
I think so, and I think it has brought them closer together as a crew. They can almost read each other's minds.
it
They
just
say
goes,
sometimes,
sits here.
they don't even need words, and they have this shared sentiment, this shared language. It makes them a very synchronous, cohesive crew.
And for the past year and a half, that crew
Maybe
has
I can
been
build it
training
in the
diligently
sim.
to be ready to
I'll try to
help
build it.
conduct science investigations
RJFY.
aboard station. The crew will perform biomedical research and technology demonstrations over the 4-month expedition. Commander Anne McLean is participating
What
in
do I
the
got in
Canadian
there?
Space Agency space
26L.
experiment involving heart health.
This headband is actually connected to sensors throughout my body, and they are
22.
collecting real-time data on my heart rate, oxygen saturation, and my respiratory
Well,
rate.
it's not going to be as nice of a route, but it's still going to be the route.
You're concerned about your
So
heart
if you just
health, and they give you these
put
sensors to wear, you get this massive comprehensive
RJSO
view of
and
your cardiovascular health
RJFY
over
if it
multiple
doesn't
days doing
come up for
multiple
you.
activities.
Just do
Another
that. Sorry,
scientific
talking over
mission on
NASA
board
here.
involves tiny materials inspired by our
Arrival
own
procedures
DNA that
good.
can help
ILS
be
268.
used
That's
here
good.
on Earth with those people who suffer
Okay,
from
that looks like it
arthritis in
worked.
their knees.
So now let's send to avionics. Probably do that
Let's go back
again.
now to Megan Cruz, who is standing by with NASA
And I gotta go
Acting
to
Administrator Janet Petro.
Yeah, that's right. Matt's been administrator
RJSO.
since January, and then of course before that, Center
I
Director
gotta let
here at Kennedy
Maddie out.
since 2021. And how does it feel to be back?
Oh, you
in
didn't
the
miss anything.
launch mode?
It's been a
Oh my
screw up
God,
since
I
I
can't,
started.
Megan, tell you how excited I am to
This
be
little
here. I was here
runway,
the whole
the
week.
Honda Jet takes
Unfortunately
every
had the
ounce because you have to
scrub on
take every ounce of
Wednesday,
fuel to get
but
there.
I
So you have to go up
cannot
here to get the
explain the
takeoff.
feeling of coming back
So
home. You know, I love this center. I love this workforce. I love the mission that we have here at the center. So it's
yeah, I'll
very
have to reload
exciting.
it. I don't know why it does it.
In
Every time
DC,
you
it's
pick a
not
spot to
normal
start, it does
jobs that are
direct.
down here at the Kennedy Space
So we
Center as
got
a center director where
here that I'm
this
missing. Hello,
workforce
James. How you
appreciate.
been?
So I'm
This is
super excited
TPHI
to be
Benjamin,
back here and to be able to witness this
Mr.
experience.
TPHI.
Yes, absolutely.
Did I forget to choose the Honda Jet? I bet I did.
And I know we've been talking about this a lot in the broadcast that every
I know I
single
did.
member of Crew 10 is a pilot.
Super Decathlon would never make that flight.
Actually, a pilot, as are you. Did you get to talk to the crew? I see that they've signed your hat.
I absolutely did. So I got to see them a couple times. So when they landed,
No, I gotta throw my dog out. Be right back.
Facility here, I got to see them and greet them, and that's where they gave me this hat, which is so cool. I've never gotten a present from a crew before. So Crew 10, hats off to them for giving me, and they did sign it. And then on Tuesday, we got to go what's called behind the glass tour and talk to them. They're behind a glass because they're in quarantine, and we got to talk to them and ask them questions.
I'm doing good. Ever since the update, every plane I load in doesn't have landing gear or the tail control surface. I have no idea why.
Yeah, and
But
speaking of excited, we have NASA
everybody's
astronauts
good.
Williams, Butch
Fuel and
Wilmore,
payload.
Nick Hague,
We need
plus
fuel. We need
Roscosmos
lots of fuel.
cosmonaut Alexander Gorbanov. They're going to come
Need
back
all the fuel.
shortly after
All of it.
Crew 10
Fill it.
arrives on station. During a live press conference from station recently, Butch and Sonny said they're going to miss space.
Absolutely, because you got to think about the astronauts. And by the way, last week from Johnson Space Center's Mission Control, I did get to talk to Butch, Sonny, Nick,
I'll have to do it over on the other one.
to Don Pettit there, so I got to talk to them as well. But you got to figure
this again.
to be selected and trained and the passion that they have to go to space.
There,
For them, it's got to be. This is what they do for a living. This is what they
Try
do.
again.
And in fact, I would bet they might have some mixed emotions for leaving because every time you get to go to space, which is what all astronauts want to do, you never know. It might be your last time because you might not be selected for another mission or whatever.
It blows up. Might be your last time.
Leaving including their colleagues up there at the space station. I'm sure they're anxious to get home and put their feet on Earth and spend time with their
Visualize. He's
family.
already out there.
I think that they have enjoyed.
While we're
their
waiting
time
on the
in space.
rocket,
When I said
I'm going to do cold
behind the
dark on this
glass,
thing.
To Butch and
Been a
Sonny
while.
a while ago, I asked them, and they had told me that they hope they get to
You don't
stay
need-
a little bit longer than 8 days in space.
Battery's
I was
fine.
out there behind the glass, and I don't know if they meant to stay as long as they got to, but I know that they are a valued member of this expedition crew, and they've done amazing research. They've done spacewalks together. I think Sonny now holds a record for the most
Good
amount of
there.
time in the vacuum of space. So they have to be
Fuel.
very, very proud of what they've accomplished. They were
Don't need those on
very
yet.
much integrated as a crew and did a lot of work on the station, research and science experiments.
This thing is
So, yeah, I
pretty
think
sweet
I think
to
they're
start
gonna
up.
miss space. I think so.
Well, Janet, no mixed emotions here. It was great seeing you. I'm going to put this in a jar of memories of today because this was wonderful and we're about to see launch.
All right,
Great
thank
to
you,
have you,
Megan.
Janet.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, we'll send it back to Daryl and Jessica.
All right, thank you both. And just behind them, as you saw in that shot, was the Vehicle Assembly Building, a very iconic
All right,
building here at
almost up
NASA,
to
where we recently
speed
reached
on engine
a major
one.
milestone in NASA's Artemis program. That's, of course, preparing for the first crewed mission around the moon.
Okay,
in
get
over
engine 2
50
fired up.
years. Engineers finished stacking the twin solid rocket boosters for Artemis 2. These 177-foot tall boosters will provide most of the 8.8 million pounds of thrust needed to launch 4 astronauts on a 10-day lunar journey.
Cabin
There's a shot
power.
of the core stage, which they're starting to work
On.
now. Since
No
November,
errors.
crews have used a massive
Engine's coming
crane
up.
to lift and assemble those booster segments. They're each packed with avionics.
Go to
and
the
motors that
EFB
will
and
safely detach after launch.
it erased our fucking flight. Of course it did.
They're going to focus on the SLS.
Of course it completely
Artemis 2
erased
will
it.
carry NASA astronauts Reed Wiseman, Victor Glover, and Christina Cook, along with Canadian
Not going to load
astronaut
that
Jeremy
plane.
Hansen,
It's not going to load
on a
the plane.
mission
I have
around
no
the
idea
moon.
why it won't load
So
that
here's
fucking
Jeremy
plane.
now with a little more about
So weird. The first time I've had it not load a plane. Yeah, somebody's on top of me there.
I'm Canadian Space Agency astronaut Colonel Jeremy Hansen.
It gets it started and then crashes. It won't load it.
I'm here at the Johnson Space Center here in Houston, Texas, where we normally do most of our training. But every once in a while, we like to change it up a bit.
Of our GA Bush.
Victor, Christina, and I recently spent several days in Iceland.
If you have
training in our
the base
space
game, you have a
suit
couple
here
of small
to
business
study its
jets.
geology and surroundings. Why Iceland? Well, as you can see, it has a similar landscape and terrain to the moon, with various volcanic rocks like basalts and breccias, and has limited to no vegetation. The Nordic island has been a lunar training site for NASA astronauts.
Doesn't look like that. What's that? Rival Airport? Shit, I
Crewmates
forgot.
and I teamed up with scientists and geology experts to explore the huge boulders, formations, and volcanic craters across the lava fields. During our journey, we stopped at various spots to discuss what we observed.
Some of the really fine material is compacting into what's like the glue holding this together.
Longitude,
Different types of tools to collect
either longitude or just the CRJ
landing on the moon during our mission.
or the
Navigation practice will
is that
allow us
Phenom?
to
No,
make
it's
informed
Embraer.
observations
Embraer.
passing the lunar surface.
RJFY
And future
26L.
Artemis crew.
RJFY 26L.
And that's your Artemis Moon Minute.
No, should have just clicked there.
more Artemis updates. Scan the QR code on your screen.
26.
right
Find her
now,
out.
or visit nasa.gov
All right, we're good.
Artemis Roman numeral 2 or II. You
I'll
have to
plan
worry
with
about the
ATC,
updates
send her
there,
out to
though.
the avionics.
Jessica, you were
It'll
friends
show up in
and
our-
classmates with both Victor Glover and Christina Cook.
Yeah, that's right. They are my astronaut classmates, like brothers and sisters, and it has been so exciting to see this Artemis journey. I was here for the
The
Artemis.
fucking
launch,
game's
and
expensive.
that
It's
just made it all
almost
so good.
stupidly
We saw the hardware
so
inside the vehicle,
expensive.
we saw the launch,
It's gonna
and
take
we
us
knew
almost the
that
entire
next
length of Japan. It's
time
gonna
that
take
we
like
will
every
launch,
ounce of
it
fuel
will
this
be
thing has.
my friends and colleagues on board. So it was an incredible.
As a matter of fact, it tells you it's not enough fuel
Launch coming in February of 2025. Currently
to complete.
scheduled on
Look at this fucking thing. It's got no fuel at
Let's go
all.
Back now to SpaceX in Hawthorne, California.
How many people?
Thanks, Daryl.
One.
As we continue
5
to
passengers.
count down, let's take a closer look at the vehicles that will be taking Crew 10 to the International Space Station today. Falcon 9 is a 2-stage rocket developed and
What the
manufactured
fuck did
by
you do that for?
SpaceX, known for its safe, reliable, and
How we doing?
cost-effective access to
20
space.
minutes?
It's also the
They
first
fixed the
global
thing. It just had to
rocket
bleed the lines.
reflight.
Whoever didn't bleed the lines is going to be in trouble.
And its trunk stand over 26 feet tall. There are 2 windows on the spacecraft, plus one underneath the nose cone. The nose cone opens shortly after launch to expose the forward bulkhead thrusters and docking mechanism that will.
That's pretty much the flight plan I had.
Dragon's trunk holds solar cells, which power
It's
Dragon
almost the entire length of Japan. I mean, you can go way the hell down here. This is close enough.
Dragons played a significant role in advancing our future in space by safely transporting crew to and from the space station.
Longitude is actually faster than this.
4 Dragon spacecraft supporting
But
human spaceflight missions that
fine too, it doesn't really matter.
There you can see them on your screen. That is Endeavor, Resilience, Endurance, and Freedom. Now designed to be the safest spacecraft ever flown, Dragon is capable of carrying up to 7 passengers to and from Earth orbit and beyond.
And Dragon has 16 Draco thrusters that can be used in space to help navigate the spacecraft to its destination, each providing 90 pounds of force.
If I didn't move my...
That doesn't include the 8 Super Draco thrusters
You put it over one of the panels.
which are no longer active once the crew is in orbit. Dragon has flown 49 times with 15 human spaceflight missions since 2020, when Dragon became the first private spacecraft to take humans to the International Space Station. In that time,
Good, everything
Dragon
good.
has flown over 1,000 experiments to space. And
What the hell are we going? We're going west, so we want 34,000. Is that what we want?
Proven to be a versatile spacecraft. It can autonomously dock to the space station when outfitted with the
Let me
International
check
Space
my
Station
damn
docking adapter, as it is for today's flight. When it's
sim
docked to
brief.
the space station
It'll
and
tell
in
me everything I
full
need to
mode,
know.
the docking adapter can be swapped out
Actually,
for a
Simbi
cupola.
tried to fly me into the side of a mountain the other day.
Is the Skywalker hardware, which supports extravehicular activities as the crew used during the Polaris Dawn mission.
40,000 feet. We got a 43-pound fuel deficit, which is we'll make up.
The second stage is powered by a single Merlin.
So we'll be way up at 40,000 because we got to get the fuel economy.
After stage separation, the MVAC will ignite and carry Dragon to its target orbit. Now, the Falcon 9's first and second stages are connected by the black inner stage, which houses the MVAC engine and the system that decouples.
I'm going to click over to live time at some point.
And below that is the first stage.
Stage 2 LOX load has started.
Good call out. Stage 2 LOX loading has begun. Below that is the first stage, which is powered by 9 Merlin engines. These 9
I
Merlin
think
engines
it's just about
provide the
sunrise.
initial thrust to
Check,
lift.
but
SpaceX reporting that we continue to track no issues with Dragon or Falcon proceeding to launch.
SpaceX Dragon, copy.
that's live?
News just calling out that we're tracking no issues.
There we go.
These 9 Merlin engines provide the initial thrust to lift Falcon 9 off of the ground
Hey,
through
visualize.
the thicker parts of the Earth's atmosphere. Now,
Mr.
each of these
TPHI, and
Merlin 1D
ooh, we've
engines
got that
delivers
black
about
with the red stripe. I like that one.
190,000 pounds of thrust at sea level, which gives
I'm
Falcon
happy
9
the
a combined
liveries are working now.
7 million pounds of thrust.
And after stage separation, stage 1 will return to Earth for recovery and reuse on a future mission using a combination of the Merlin sea level engines and the 4 titanium grid fins located near the top of the booster, which will guide it during its re-entry and landing. The Falcon 9 first stage is also equipped with 4 landing legs that deploy and allow for vertical.
Squeaky. It's not sticky now, it's squeaky.
Now today we will be attempting to
The
return
squeaky shaft.
at landing zone 1. The second stage will power Dragon into its initial low Earth orbit before separating, leaving Dragon to continue its journey to the space station.
Where the hell can I
using
put
its own
this so
thrusters.
we can still watch it, but it's not
About
like
40
right.
seconds after separation, Dragon's nose cone deploy sequence will begin, exposing the guidance navigation controls that help Dragon autonomously fly to the space station. With T0
Cut him in half.
coming up in just under 15 minutes, our teams are doing a series of system checks to ensure Dragon and Falcon 9 are ready to go.
And we are still looking good for an on-time launch today. Both Dragon and Falcon 9 continue to be healthy. As we continue to listen and watch the countdown, our teams are preparing the vehicle for flight. Propellant loading of both RP-1 and liquid oxygen.
Yeah, my front wheel's skidding all over the place.
And we also heard the call a few minutes ago that the launch escape
I ain't going that fast.
armed. The launch escape system is designed to propel Dragon away from Falcon 9 in the event
Look at that shit. I'm going to need a new front tire before this flight's over.
which is monitoring the keep out zones among other key flight requirements, also continues to report no issues, and they are go to support today's
Oh, that's just a little
And
ridiculous.
weather also continues to look good. You can see it there on your screen. Clear
There's a
skies.
VR issue with
We
this
are
too. The
still
head, the head
tracking
placement's like
less than
whacked.
5% chance of violation at our target liftoff time of 7:03 p.m. Eastern. as you heard earlier, we're continuing to be optimistic that we're going to maintain these good conditions into launch. And as a reminder, today we have an instantaneous launch window driven by our rendezvous point, the point at which Dragon and station will meet in orbit. The station is orbiting the Earth at more than 17,000 miles per hour.
Oh yeah, you gotta go all the way down too.
Deliver Dragon to the correct
Like
orbit
all
by
the
timing
way.
its trajectory relative to the orbiting laboratory so that they are in the same place in orbit at the same time. So precise liftoff time is crucial for hitting that rendezvous point. And at this
It takes every last inch of this runway.
we have to stand down and target our backup launch opportunity, which is Saturday, March 15th at
Is your skid in the front tire everywhere?
3:41 p.m. Pacific.
Hardly moving and the front tire skidding.
All the systems continue to be go, and for now we're going to go ahead and turn it over to Gary at the Johnson Space Center for a quick status update from Houston.
Hey, thank you, Anna. Back here in the International Space Station flight.
They had that guy on like 10 minutes ago that was absolutely deer in the headlights.
Teams continue to work around the clock to monitor activities aboard the orbital outpost. Leading the teams inside the room is Flight Director T.J. Creamer. The team in Mission Control Houston, the team in Hawthorne, and the
Oh, maybe not that far back. Maybe not dirt back. The runway starts way down there.
This will happen when the spacecraft enters the approach ellipsoid, the invisible boundary stretching 4 by 2 by 2 kilometers that helps us monitor all arriving and departing spacecraft. Is essentially the neighborhood of the space station. Once docked, crew members in both Dragon and aboard the station will perform a series of leak checks, then work to open the spacecraft's hatch for Crew 10 to float into the station and begin their stay. We anticipate that the hatch will be opened about an hour and a half after the docking.
That bonkers takes an hour and a half just to open the door. I get you got to be like super safe and a million backup checks, but an hour and a half from the time you're docked till you open the door.
As the anticipation continues to build for launch in under 20 minutes. How's it looking on the Space Coast, Daryl?
We're looking great, Gary. Looking fantastic. We've got fantastic weather, 95% go. You see the beautiful shot outside of the pad there, the rocket and the spacecraft. When it launches today, the crew aboard the ISS, the destination for today's launch, will be about 260 miles over top of the west coast of
Finish setting shit up.
Too far to see the launch. It's nice to see a rocket go off when you're on the ISS, but unfortunately it won't be the case this time.
Oh yeah, it is a wonderful thing to see when your crewmates are heading towards you. I remember the photograph that Christina Cook took of my Soyuz approaching station, and one of these incredible opportunities that you could see the outline of the trajectory of the Soyuz as it approached, and it's such a beautiful image. It's a shame they won't
We'll leave that up.
But they will be so excited to have their crewmates come on.
Bombardier Challenger 350.
Before launch, we'll hear from them after launch. It'll be special. They have some
Or Bombardier.
Oh, absolutely. I am very excited to hear.
Make planes and jets is Bombardier.
Okay. All right. With that, we'll send it back to SpaceX in Hawthorne, California.
What the hell happened? I thought you were over here, Mr. GPS, right? You are. But you're over there, too.
Thanks, Daryl. Our next major milestone on the countdown event will be around the T-minus 10-minute mark, which is just in about 5 seconds.
About 1 second.
Falcon 9 launch commit criteria get checked by computers.
Dragon, SpaceX, confirm crew displays are configured for launch.
Throw your voice. Turn saw left and using the chainsaw up. 50 mile an hour winds all day, and a huge limb from the oak tree, and the back came down right to my attached deck. Ah, that sucks. Sorry, I missed chat. I've been sitting here fighting with this thing. We get caught up. I really have. Did that. This isn't a sticky one anymore. No. I'm doing burnouts driving straight at 1 mile per hour. Yep. Okay. It's one of the known issues, I think. Well, that sucks. Insurance companies are so helpful. They make it so easy to get a claim filled. Not. Yep, somebody with some really long nuts is down there.
Such great words from the crew. Again,
He woke up long enough to clap. He was sleeping earlier again.
SpaceX team here, it's been a pleasure working together to prepare for this mission. And from all of us, good luck, Godspeed, go Crew 10, and enjoy the ride.
Great comms. That was from our core here in Hawthorne, in mission
The
control.
ugliest ass
And there are
boots,
many
though.
systems in place to
The
ensure
suits are cool, but the boots are silly looking. They look like they're out. Should be out in the swampers. Out in the swampers or out in the
terminal count. Our teams are performing those final checks before launch.
farm, mucking the stalls.
Just a few minutes, we will start having that stage 1 engine chill start, and now we're just over 8 minutes away from launch. Again, today's ride to orbit will be about 9 minutes, which is from the time of liftoff to second stage cutoff, and then Dragon in the second stage will
Yeehaw, long enough to cutting across the grass at a good clip. Whee!
You'll hear some performance calls along the way as we get into the final countdown and then after liftoff. And these are SpaceX flight controllers reporting on trajectory.
We can take off anytime here soon.
And other key milestones. So some of the
Throw in the air when the rocket launches. Taught him that trick.
and numbers, which will mark different abort zones throughout the flight of the eastern seaboard. The first two are 1 Alpha and 1 Bravo, which are abort modes available while the first stage is firing. And then the next round
Flaps, trim.
You'll hear are 2 Alpha through 2 Echo, though you'll only hear the
Hey, long enough got the Honda Jet.
on the public loops, and those
Make sure you got a full tank. I'm down 2%. Still should make it. But it takes almost every bit of 40,000 feet to make this flight. I'm ready. Long enough ready. Mr. TPHI ready. Visualize back there. I think everybody's ready. That way we're in the air and flying by the time it launches. All right. Let's hit it. I know my brakes on. I wanted my throttles up to speed.
Heard that confirmation that the stage 1 engine chill has started.
Yeah, exactly. That call out is because
Oh, look at the crosswind. Holy Jesus. Yeah, all I can do to keep this fucker on the runway. I didn't see that. There we go. Climb. Climb.
Now we are still loading. Excuse me.
Damn.
At liftoff, Falcon 9 is consuming.
That was an absolutely bonkers trying to get up out of there. Nose down, nose down. Still like 200 feet. My nose down, get some speed. That crosswind is sick. Did you make it out of there, everybody else? I'm fighting this thing.
The RP-1 is densified kerosene or rocket fuel that will propel the crew.
How come I have no plot showing on my fucking
is now fully loaded into the rocket.
thing again?
Previously heard that second stage loading was completed. We are still loading the liquid oxygen or LOX onto the first and second stages, and this is the oxidizer.
This is stupid. It's not showing at all.
Kerosene that just finished loading. The RP-1 liquid propellant needs an oxidizer.
The fuck are you doing to me, flight plan?
Coming up in just under 30 seconds at the T-5 minute.
I got no flight plan. My flight plan went away again. Yep, I did. I did do that. You see, it's halfway there. So we'll just... Shit. Pull it direct from fucking SimBrief. I have to. It doesn't want to import this flight plan. I don't care what I do. It does not want to fucking import it.
There, we just heard that call out for terminal count. So now Dragon onboard computers will take control of the spacecraft.
Let me try that fucking...
We also heard that the propellant tanks on Falcon 9 are...
Try again. Send to avionics.
Structural support to the rocket as we get ready for that strong back to retract. And that strong back provides access to Falcon 9's fueling lines.
There we go. Oh, what the hell was going on there? Autopilot. Yaw damper. Yeah, I know. Stall. Yaw damper's off. Oh, it's off. I want it on. Flight level change. Autopilot. Nav mode. Where the fuck are you going?
They're going to open up, and once they're fully open, then that strong back or the TE can begin to recline away from the vehicle. Now, initially, we are going to recline that TE just about 2 degrees away from the vehicle, and then we will fully move the TE about 45 degrees.
What the fuck is wrong with this plane tonight? Nothing wants to pick up.
And they're maybe a little hard to see on your screen, but the
No,
clamp
heading
arms
that
are
way.
opening up there. There's a better view. Looks like the clamp arms are now fully open.
Yep.
So that TE will begin
I hope they have
to
better luck with that rocket than I'm having with this
vehicle.
Honda Jet tonight.
Very slow and slight, but just enough
18 months.
to get to
Awesome, dude.
I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Baby, I'ma have the best fucking night of my life.
3-minute mark, the first stage liquid oxygen or LOX load will complete.
Thank you, Sean.
Continue to check through a couple more fueling milestones.
I don't think Dale is it. It's exclamation point, Sean.
Liquid oxygen loading is complete on the second stage. And now you see all of those white clouds on your screen. Those are clouds of vapor, and they're completely normal, and we'll see them continue to build up as we get closer to launch. This is because liquid oxygen is super
They're going to pick
chilled,
up the
so
nav?
a little bit will boil off in the warmer Florida air.
There it goes. It was a little late picking it up. It's a lot late picking it up. Okay, let's get our things squared away here. No weather on that one. What the fuck happened there?
Putting liquid oxygen onto stage 2,
Whoop.
and that'll wrap up here at the T-minus 2-minute mark, just about 20
Trouble
seconds
or
from now.
possibly? Who the hell are you?
And once we finish propellant
Where the fuck is my nav going?
that 1 million pounds of RP1 and liquid oxygen will be loaded onto Falcon 9 here, just under 10 seconds.
It's going direct. It's literally going direct. No fucking waypoints, no nothing.
Stage 2, LOX load complete.
We just heard confirmation that the stage 2 liquid oxygen loading is now complete.
I should have tested this flight. I couldn't get this flight plan to fucking work earlier. It's not working now. Oh, somebody's close.
The different gas systems from the Falcon 9 rocket. And those gases will then get vented overboard through umbilicals and the strong back. And you just heard that call out that Dragon is an audit aisle.
It's literally going direct.
Well, you can hear that venting now. Obviously, rockets are very loud, and the sound can impart pressure loads back on the rocket itself.
What the fuck is going on?
Prevents the sound from
That's about it.
and reverberating back onto the rocket. And that call out for auto idle.
Now we're on course. Fucking huge crosswinds. Like stupid crosswinds. Rain. I hate these boxes on this one. They're so big they block everything you're trying to fucking see.
Falcon 9 is in startup.
And now we just heard that Falcon 9 is in startup.
Countdown.
And in the final countdown, less than a minute to go, and at the
There
time
we
of
go.
launch, the space station will be flying 260 statute miles over the west coast of Australia.
Go for launch.
Go for launch.
And great call out.
Dragon 210, copy, go for launch.
Great call out. We'll go for
I'll have to
launch.
put in my own
Large
fucking
crowd here.
procedure for landing.
Control, waiting to watch Crew 10 take off today.
I'm not gonna see shit with this weather.
T-minus 15. T-minus 10.
Yeah, there goes missus.
4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition and go to space.
There it goes.
Vehicles fishing downrange.
Space station, 1.7 million pounds of thrust, now propelling Falcon 9 and Crew 10. We're continuing to get good call-outs on the first stage performance so far.
Yeah, go baby go. Yep, come on. What a fucking ride that's gotta be. 0 to 17,500 miles an hour in 8 minutes. That's some serious shit acceleration right there.
We're now 40 seconds into today's flight. Continuing to get good performance call-outs.
And we are throttling down the engines in preparation for
Yeah,
max Q.
the Honda Jet's not doing so hot today. Normally it works really well, but
Max Q, that's the
for
largest
some reason it's not liking this flight plan at all.
Vehicle supersonic. Stage 1, throttle it.
0 to 60 in 8 minutes.
seconds into today's flight, traveling up.
I had a Chevy Chevette, about the same.
And we just heard that call out for 1 Bravo, which means we're in the second and final abort mode for the first stage, continuing to get good
For 2 minutes.
the crew already pulling over 2 Gs. Next up, we'll have
Minute and a half, they're at 2,000 kilometers an hour. Alright, procedures. Approach, arrival. We got an arrival on AIRAH. That's right. That's right.
Then the single Merlin
L.
vacuum engine on the second stage
26L.
and continue to carry crew 10 to orbit
Load.
while the first stage begins its journey back to Earth. Now we're just 2 minutes
And
into today's flight.
procedure.
Traveling just under 4,000 miles per hour.
We're just about 20 seconds away from those events that
We want
Anna
ILS
just
26L.
the 9
We
Merlin
don't want
engines
vectors, we want
shut down
via
here in just about 10
ARAH.
seconds for MECO,
Load.
stage separation, and SES-1.
Yes, it's fine. Well, at least now we got a landing. We're just going to end up flying direct, though. Nope, Miko.
Stage separation confirmed. Copy, 2 Alpha.
Great call-outs and incredible views there. On
Look
your
at that
hand
shit.
screen.
That fucking make it look easy, don't they?
From stage 1.
The best thing is that thing flies back this time. It always lands on land with the capsule because the capsule is way in it compared to lifting the payloads.
Engine igniting on the second stage. Great views there. Now the booster is in its boost back burn. This is the first of 3 burns as it makes its way back down to Earth. This will last about 45 seconds. And the crew, 10 crew, is still on board Dragon attached to Falcon 9 second stage, which you can see there on your right-hand screen.
And we're now at 3 minutes and 20 seconds.
So much for IFR. We're flying direct.
Traveling about 6,500
We're doing 31,000.
They are on their way to the space station. And
Oh, my auto throttle's on. That would help.
The boost back shutdown, and then coming up at the T+6 minute mark.
I can't wait till they get this fixed so you can see what's on and what's not.
And there we have our first images of the crew
I'll
inside the
flight
Dragon
management system.
spacecrafts as they make their way into orbit.
VNav on.
Dragon, SpaceX, nominal trajectory.
Oh, I hope so.
Good call outs.
Got people on board. I hope it's nominal.
Stage 2 continues to be on power with and it's firing until we get to that second stage engine cutoff about the 9-minute mark of flight. It's about 5 minutes.
Yeah, you're about 4 minutes and 13 seconds late.
Some cool views there on your left-hand screen. That's the first stage booster as it's making its way back down to Earth. This is a ground tracking camera getting these awesome views.
And on the right
My fucking phone notifies me that I'm streaming and notifies me late.
second stage, we're continuing to get good performance on the second stage. And the crew's G loads will dip
Go
right
chat
when
with
we
the
hit
wife.
separation events, and it's going to continue to build up until then.
Dragon, SpaceX, nominal trajectory.
SpaceX Dragon, copy nominal.
We're now at 5 minutes into today's flight with the liftoff at 7:03 p.m. Pacific, 7:03 p.m. Eastern, 4:03 p.m. Pacific.
Well, just in case, Mr. Sean.
One makes its way back to Earth, and stage
You say it's your birthday. It's my birthday too.
Joining us, the 4 members
Day early, but happy birthday, sir. I do hope you feel better.
Space Center in Florida.
But happy birthday, and we'll give you a
I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Baby, I'ma have the best fucking night of my life.
First stage vehicle is making its way back down to Earth.
Oh, I know why the sound didn't work. I didn't turn it on. Hold on. We'll get that on in just a second.
And the next event coming up for that vehicle is going to be the entry burn.
Dragon, SpaceX, nominal trajectory.
Can't wait for the day.
Callouts there. That entry burn is coming up.
SpaceX Dragon, copy nominal.
That entry burn is coming up here in just under 20 seconds. We'll reignite 3 of those 9 Merlin 1D engines to help slow the vehicle down as it makes its way back into the Earth's atmosphere.
We're now just over 6 minutes into today's flight as Dragon and
Now it should work.
continue traveling at over 12,000 miles per hour, making their way into orbit and on the way to the International Space Station.
I can see.
There, we just saw on the screen, it was very
just a little bit off today. You can all fuck off today.
which is awesome.
There we go.
Now the next event coming up will be the landing burn for the first stage. That's coming up here in about 30 seconds.
Dragon SpaceX, nominal trajectory.
Again, great call out.
Look at that view of that thing coming down.
Confirmation there from the crew as they continue to make their way into orbit.
That fucking shot, man. That's crazy.
The third stage making its way back down to Earth, and the second stage continuing to fire.
Focus! Focus!
It's an awesome view. Let's see if we can see the
Oh,
center engine read
tracking camera lost it. Oh, look at this.
in a few seconds. There's that landing burn. Let's watch as Falcon 9 touches down on landing zone 1.
Boom! That's got to be a great thing to hear when you're on board this son of a bitch. Stage 2 FTS is safe. That means they're not going to blow up the fucking ship on you. Look at that.
And now that the first stage has made its way back to Earth, we're about a minute away from the second engine cutoff.
Set that back up there.
The 9-minute mark of today's flight.
Oh, it might clear up a little bit to see some stuff.
Dragon and all of the systems on the vehicle are performing as expected. Just over 8 minutes into today's flight, traveling more than 21,000 miles per hour.
It's down from another state. Should hang out while you can. Does the trick.
Hearing good call outs. About 30 seconds away from that second engine cutoff, and then shortly after that, about a minute or so later, we will have orbital insertion.
SpaceX Dragon, Shannon.
SpaceX copy, Shannon.
That call out there for Shannon, and that is the call out for Shannon, Ireland, which is the final abort stage for the second stage off the coast of Ireland.
This thing hasn't been working well since the update either, because it seems to be zoomed all the way in lately. Like when you go by a river, it just goes. Been a couple bugs since the latest update. Nominal insertion. Say that to your wife next time you're busy. Nominal insertion. This, you can't control this. It's by altitude that I've found. And it seems to be stuck sometimes. Like that river just went cranking by. It should, I don't know. There it goes. That's going to be my last Goblin stream for the next few weeks. Oh no. Look at all the junk. I wonder if that's supposed to fall off. Or somebody's at mission control going, oh fuck. Work to go with her friends. She's been so stressed. Yes. Let her go to a show and enjoy herself for the day.
It looks like a good separation, good rates. Dragon now flying free.
All the little thrusters.
There on the right hand side of your screen, you can see some first images of Crew 10 inside the Dragon.
Where's their little, what do they have for a 0G thing? Usually it's a stuffed animal of some sort.
Chief Engineer on Countdown 1. On behalf of the entire Falcon team, we thank you for flying with Falcon and wish you a great mission. Over to LD.
It was an honor flying with you this evening. Wish you well.
I want to know how you take a shit when you're in that little tiny bastard for the day and a half it takes to get there. Put a cork in it. I know they have diapers on so they go in their suit, but there's actually a bathroom somehow stuffed in there. Little vacuum hose. There's 40,000 feet. Just roll the window down and take your butt out. That'd clean you out quick, wouldn't it? That vacuum just suck everything right out of you. Everybody else is probably over on the right flight plan. I'm not. I wouldn't pick it up. I have an 18-year-old heart and the mind of an 80-year-old, so I can't remember why I'm here. I wonder how the Russian cosmonauts feel having to ride up on like their Soyuz after riding on this one. I wonder if I could put these in manually.
Thank you, Crew 10. At this time I can report nominal dehumidifier activation and service section Draco checkouts.
Add in route waypoint. What if I try this? Where's my glasses? I'm probably going to fucking regret this. NOSSY. Oh, that worked. NAMMY. We'll just manually input all these. GOLDO. Oh shit, Japan. Yes.
And such great words from Crew 10 as well as the Corps here in Hawthorne and Mission Control.
HIMMY.
Nose cone deploy is underway. The 6 hooks that hold the nose cone in place during the launch and ascent portions have to retract, and then the nose cone will be able to start to swing open and deploy. Now this uncovers a number of critical systems for the flight up to the space station, including the forward bulkhead thrusters and the docking hatch.
AWARA.
Just pausing in case there were going to be any comms. And we did have good confirmation, good checkouts of the 12 Draco thrusters around the service section. Now, 4 to go after we get
MBA.
the open, and then the ECLIS, the environmental environmental control and life support system activated inside of Dragon. Now soon the crew will be able to get their visors open and get out of their suits and settle in for the ride to the space station.
I love my family a lot more today than I did yesterday, but not as much as I would love them tomorrow. Spent more than half my life with my best friend, my wife. That's awesome.
We did have a successful liftoff of Crew 10 about 18 minutes ago at
Where am I at?
7:03 p.m. Eastern, 4:03 p.m. Pacific, and following
Nikak.
after liftoff, we had that orbital insertion, and Dragon and Crew 10 were flying free and well on the way to the International Space Station. They now have an approximately a 28-hour journey before they do reach their destination of the space station. And that docking is targeted for tomorrow, March 15th at 8:30 p.m. Pacific, 11:30 Eastern, to the forward-facing port of the station's Harmony module. Between now and then, Dragon will perform a series of burns as it catches up to the space station, and that first burn will be a phase burn.
SAKAR, duplicates found, not Japan.
p.m. Pacific, 7:52 p.m. Eastern.
And the nose cone is about 75% open.
OZUZU.
Spaceflight has come
No,
so far in
OSU.
the last 5 years with Dragon. In addition to flying people, SpaceX's Dragon spacecraft also enables researchers the opportunity to fly critical science to orbit. And so far, SpaceX and Dragon have carried over 1,000 research experiments to and from low Earth orbit, both to the International Space Station and on our free flyer missions. From DNA sequencing to 3D printing studies,
From there, we should go direct to our. That should be pretty much direct to our airport. From there. Yep. We're good.
Yields critical science and research and learnings that help make life both on Earth and in space better. And flights like today's help us continue to lay this foundation for our future among the stars.
Got arrival. Okay, it worked. Look at that. Shit. It worked. What the hell's our landing airport? One more check and then we'll be all set. I just want to. I gotta get the elevation. 200 foot.
We're just standing by for confirmation that that nose cone has fully deployed. We may also get some additional look inside the cabin of the crew.
We're about ready to do this now. Altitude 200 feet.
Yeah, so we patiently wait for those views. We are trying to see if we can get some views. We were seeing some views from the second stage. This looks like it might be a view from the forward.
A little bit of curve.
SpaceX nominal nose cone opening and forward bulkhead Draco checkouts.
Nope. A little turbulence. Hey, Whiskey Creek Farms, how are you? I think we're good. Looks like we're on course, back on track. We have a IFR flight plan in here now.
And there again, we're seeing some views inside the Dragon Endurance spacecrafts with Crew 10 on
I lost everybody though. They're all ahead of me. I didn't see their little anti-gravity stuffed animal or whatever the fuck they were using. Good, because you missed all the bad parts of mine. I kept losing the flight plan. It wouldn't load, it wouldn't do anything. Oh, this guy's done putting it in manually.
And there you can see that they are in microgravity as their tablets are floating around there. They do have them attached to a little string that helps allow them so that, you know, as they're strapped into their seats, they don't lose their tablets.
We're now just over 20 minutes into today's flight following that successful liftoff at 7:03 p.m. Eastern, 4:03 p.m. Pacific. There you're getting it over to the shoulder view between the commander and pilot, so and the players.
Forget the first test flight they did to the space station. Inside the freezer, because they have big freezers for experiments going up and down. So inside the freezer, they had it right full of those little plastic cups full of ice cream. with the little wooden spoons you used to get. Like you still get them, but they had it right. They had the freezer packed with ice cream for the astronauts. It was a test flight, so they had all this extra space in there, so they filled the freezer right full of.
Dragon SpaceX. There are about 3 minutes remaining in the current ground station paths. At this time, you're welcome to introduce your zero-G indicator. We're using the full crew cam, so we can see all 4 crew members right now.
So don't take a dump. We can see y'all.
We'd like to introduce the crew 10G indicator.
Oh, there's the indicator. What is it?
This is a hand crochet origami crane.
Where's the origami? We're losing it.
Hand crocheted in the United States, and his name is Bruce.
Bruce?
The Russian name for friend. Origami is the Japanese art of folding paper.
Sorry, 2320 here. Need to get all sorted for meds in bed. No worries, Sean. Happy birthday day early. Enjoy. Bacon and sandwich, hugs in Welsh.
Design was also chosen to represent paper airplanes that we made when we were kids, before we were astronauts, when all we had was a dream. And we looked up at the sky and we wondered what if. It's a symbol that every big accomplishment starts with a quiet dream, and that dreams do come true when you believe in yourself and you listen only to those who believe in you. Crew 10 believes in all of the dreamers. The flag and the number markings on the crane.
Why am I burning way too much fuel again? Apparently they haven't fixed that. I've burned like a quarter of the fuel. A third of the fuel. Burned more than a third. Burned almost a half of the fuel just getting to altitude. That's not good. Oh, I don't want to listen to y'all friggin' whine. Sorry, Charlie. I don't like the speeches. I want just one guy to say, well, that was a fucking wild ride, and that's it. That's the only speech I want. Yeah, I may have to fucking do that. I thought they fixed that with the Honda Jet, but I don't know. I mean, the hell, he should crosswind. Well, they made it to space. That's the hard part. So that's good. There was an update for one of my handhelds today. New OS. New operating system update. I was fucking with it before the stream. Take care, Sean. You have a good night. Get well. That's the important thing. Sorry, I'm just checking something real quick. Perfect. Oh, there's supposed to be a little tiny island down here. Got an airport on it. There it is. There's the sun. No, we got plenty of time before the sun sets. Little static lines. Got a contrail going. I can't believe the number of people that I see that honestly think they're fucking putting out, spraying chemicals on people on purpose, or trying to control the weather with them. The number of people that call them chemtrails think they're real, you know, they're fucking dumping chemicals is absolutely insane. God, that stuff tastes like shit when it's warm. Just stuck with the coffee. Gotta take my meds. These meds taste fucking horrible. Oh, wouldn't that be nice to get them to hold their breath till they pass out? I've had fucking tourists afraid of snow snakes, so kind of like your drop bears. Got snow snakes. Very deadly, very venomous snow snakes. Oh shit, Maddie's outside. It's nice out. I better go get her. I'll be right back. That's what you call an Eskimo's penis. What? What's an Eskimo's penis? Snow snake? So I'm trying to come up with a way. And I'm not sure how this is going to work, but I'm still working on it. A way to do an in-flight quote-unquote movie. Without getting copyright striked. You can watch the movie on Discord. But I couldn't. I'd have to listen to sound on a different headset. I don't know. I could watch a movie on Discord. I could play a movie and share it on Discord. That's what I mean. Like you do, streaming. Yeah, my sound would have to be totally on a... Yeah, I know he does it, that's what I'm saying. That's where I got the idea of doing it on Discord, because I know he does it. But I have to put the sound on a separate headset so it wouldn't come through the... Or I could just put it on my tablet and have one earbud in with the sound. Have my headset on for the chat sound in the stream, but have one earbud in for the movie. I think we could do it. So that way, or have somebody else stream the movie, and I'll figure it out. I think some of these longer flights we could have an in-flight movie, like Spaceballs. What the hell's the new one called? The Quest for More Money or something like that? Spaceballs 2, The Quest for More Money. But God, I hope they get Rick Moranis and all the guys that are still alive to just be in it. Yeah, like Airplane 76 or one of those. Remember those when they used to have those? Airplane 76 or Airplane 70, whatever it was. I think it was Airplane 76. They had all those airline disaster movies that were around. I wonder how many people were terrified to fly after watching those fucking movies. There's got to be a way to do it so we don't get any kind of copyright strike. I think I can do it using a tablet. We got people over there? Is that real? Oh, is Mrs. TP? Is that Mrs. TPH over there? Visualize, yep. Jared. I'm running around. Yep. Regular TPHI, Mr. TPHI. I have to slow down and read now. I can't just, oh, I know which one that is. And Long Nuts, myself, all chilling out up here, 40,000 feet, just cruising. I know I'm going to have to put fucking fuel in this thing. Still burning about 3 times as much as it's supposed to. Us cool. Let's go with Mr. T for now. Let's go with Mr. T now. I know it. Mr. T, you're petty the fool. It's Canadian Mr. T, so it's I pity the fool, eh? Take off, you fool. Sucker. Hey, it looks like I got some clear weather coming up over the mountains over there. How high did you get this morning, Brett, in your flight? Do you know what your exact height was? Or roughly? I mean, you were up there. I don't know what... I haven't tested the max height of this. I'll play Murdoch. Howlin' Mad Murdoch. They're 122. I know you're cranking it up there. I gotta get the Dark Star out and see what the cap is on this one. The other one used to be what, 275? Didn't Stu say he hit like 500? Fucking bonkers. We can go that high. If we can go to 500,000, we need the friggin' X-15. We need the X-15 if we can get that high up. I think it's sad that there's nobody left alive who flew the X-15. All the pilots of it have passed away. It's bonkers to think that the fastest aircraft in the world in level flight, there's nobody left alive that flew it. And we haven't been able to build anything faster. It's so weird. That we kind of like took a huge step backwards at some point. Like the FR71 as old as I am. And that thing hasn't been beat. And the X15 is even faster. It's hypersonic, and that hasn't been beat. Not with a person behind the stick. It's weird. Yeah, the 135. The engine restarted, recovered at 70. You know, Gunner and I were flying one night, and it's too bad it wasn't being streamed or recorded. But I got the freaking twin Navion into a flat spin. I went from like 24,000 feet to the fucking ground and could not get that bitch out of that flat spin. I think the SR-71 may have been beat, but I don't think the X-15 has yet. Not in level flight. I mean, the rocket, obviously, they just did it way faster in the rocket a few minutes ago. But yeah, I went from like 24 because I was trying to see how high we could get it. I got it too high and it just started falling out of the sky. Even with the engines relit, and all the way to the fucking ground. I tried everything that you're supposed to do to get it. You know, bringing one engine up, opposite rudder, nothing. That fucker just pancaked. It took a long time from 24,000 feet to hit the ground. So I just got to think about another flight sim that's out, and for life of me, I can't remember what it was. It showed up on my Steam as being on sale this week. I have to say, Prepared is better than X-Plane 12 for the most part. Definitely better than X-Plane 12. Definitely not close to Flight Sim 2020 or 2024. There's another one that just popped up for sale. I hadn't heard about it. It looks okay. It's built with VR in mind. I mean, you even see your hands in the sim and grab all the gauges and shit. Looks pretty cool. We may have to try it out. See, I got 12. I've had 12 since it came out. X-Plane 12 since it came out. And I was hoping it was going to be a lot better than it is. But they're planes with literally 2D parts on them. 3D planes with 2D parts, and boy, that'll make you sicker than shit in fucking VR. When it moves separately from the rest of the plane. Yeah, it's bad. Bad news, and the Earth wasn't nearly as well done. I mean, the airports are better. Hands down, the airports in X-Plane are better than Flight Sim 21 or 2020 and 2024. X-Plane 12 kicks their ass in the airplane. The airports. The airports are way better. The view distance over distance is way better in X-Plane. But that's about it. Everything else is exceptionally worse. Some of the areas of the world are better, but you've got to pay a fortune to get them better. I also was thinking I'll get back into my Loft original character and just, why didn't you do what I said? Why did you go through all this jumping, all this hoops? All you had to do was take your original. All you had to do was take your original character and just start a new world. You can have 15 worlds under the same character. You do not have to start a whole new character and start over from the beginning. If you just start a new world, you can go pick up all that stuff with your old character. I said that. I don't know why you jump to these crazy weird hoops of creating a whole other character to create another world. You can create 10 worlds for the same character. That's your other flight sim. Hey, Gunner. Just dropping by to say hello and leave a like. Eating dinner out tonight. Awesome. Our local pizza place is having a special tomorrow night. Steak and seafood. Steak and shrimp. I'm going. But yeah, you didn't have to go through that whole other character shit. I've got 5 worlds because I was rating them for parts. It's going in absolutely rating them for pieces parts. Yeah, world 1, 2, 3, 4. Real creatively named worlds. Believe me, I can't think of that other game that's on Steam on sale. It's another flight sim. Oh well, I can't think of it. I'm not gonna look it up right now because this is my primary Steam computer. No, it's not VTOL. No. I wonder if it's on my... No. I'm going to say my Steam Deck. It's hard to find my wish list on my Steam Deck. It's in my wish list. Oh well. Doesn't matter. I may get it. It's on sale. But the only problem is it's on sale, but if you want the extra aircraft pack and all that shit, by the time you're done, it's not on sale anymore. But it's almost half the cost of Microsoft Flight Sim, so it's probably going to be half the quality. Maybe not. One of these days, one of these is going to surprise me. Oh, for fuck's sake. Now I'm going to look it up. No, I can't find it. Go figure. I can't. Fuck you. I know what I'll do. The African Bush was yesterday. Red Dead Redemption 2 over again. Cool. You can get that at a really good price if you already have it if you're going to start it over again. But if anybody's looking for it, they got it. The deluxe edition with everything, really cheap. We tamed that bush yesterday. Really cheap on CD keys. Has it really cheap. Like $18 for the everything. For Red Dead Redemption 2 for the PC. Just fuck you. Where's my Steam? Where's wish list? Wish list. This one I want. Smart. There it is. Aerofly FS4. Looks pretty good in the cockpits. Anyways. play the video for a minute. I'm gonna sell some. It was such a long bush we had to take time off. It was such a long bush we couldn't get all the way through it. I know these are all cinematics, but it looks good. I have that on my Samsung Galaxy. I love the Samsung Mobile. They look mobile. So you have this on the mobile, huh? It fucking looks good, and it's got a decent range of aircraft and gliders, tow planes. The world looks pretty good. It's $40 right now. If you get it with the deluxe with the extra aircraft, the scenery's free. $52 with the aircraft. So I'm willing to give it a shot. Some of these shots look incredible. This is the PC version, so some of the shots look really damn good. I'm thinking I'm giving it a try. So I'll let you know if I do. Yeah, we gotta put fuel in. That's what it really looks like in the sim too. Awesome. Because it's got VR. It's got supposedly has really good VR. Oh, it's down here. I gotta put fuel in. Nothing I can do about it. They haven't fixed that yet. There's going to be, and it's coming rather soon, a what do I want to say there? That made us sag, putting that much fuel in all at once. There's going to be native 2024 coming of all of this company's aircraft, waiting for the marketplace to finally shake itself out before they put in the native aircraft. But I've been wanting to pick it up on PC, but I was waiting for it to go on sale, so I guess I'll have to. There's so many different views. That's what I love about it. A ton of different views, flybys. Yeah, it says you can do all kinds. It's got the old tower view. I don't know. I may give it a shot. That's the kind of thing that should have a demo out, because it really helps sell people on whether to buy it or not. Oh, we're getting sucked in with weather again. You can hit tower view and get in a fighter and literally put on an air show, because it said to kind of zoom in on the plane when it gets far away and then zoom back out on it. That's cool. It's supposed to have a full replay too. It's got a lot of stuff. Like I said, I looked into it a lot this morning. I didn't buy it this morning. Probably a good thing. But now after talking to somebody who's got it, at least on mobile, I might give it a run. I'll say I just had it up. It was like $34 with no extra planes, and the deluxe version was $52, $53. That's with all their planes, all the extra planes, and all the scenery is free. All the extra scenery packs are free. Right, so what was that? Sky. Well, I can't see the plane. There it goes. You should be on a different elevation. You should be 1,000 feet above or below me. So, yeah, it looks like it's worth checking out. I know, I just blew a lot of money on a tent. An easy up. Give it a shot. I will. I got a Galaxy Tab, so I can try it on there. But, yeah, I kind of... You almost went for a swim? I went and... We have 2 tents we set up at the racetrack, and one's a 20 by 30. Fairly new. Big, giant thing. And the other one's a 10 by 20 we put up on the end of it for a kitchen tent type thing where you cook everything and people eat. And the other section's kind of like the party room where everybody hangs out, watches the racing, whatever. It's where the keg is in the other section. All the mess is over there, but I have a cooking area. And I'm so sick of putting up that old tent. I've been putting it up for 20 years. I'm tired of it. I'm done. I got a 10 by 20 easy up for like $110 delivered. I'm like, yep, got that done. Saw a 10 by 20 easy up for that cheap, and I'm like, okay, that's mine. Not putting up that old tent anymore. It even comes with 4 water bags to weight the legs down. Fill with water, strap the legs to them. You stake it too, but you can put the water bags on to keep it from lifting. We always strap it to the big tent, and the big tent's strapped to a car. And giant stakes in the ground, so it's not going anywhere. This will be my first year at Lime Rock without a camper, so that's going to be weird. I've had campers since I started working in racing, and this is the first year without one. First severe thunderstorm watch of the year. I got my first flood watch of the year. Second. You're right, second. So I guess it wasn't my first. There was one the other day, which all the rain went south, so it missed us. We got a weird flood watch because it's from Sunday to Monday. And it's only Friday. Right? It is Friday, right? Hope so. I'm flying. Man, oh man, why are we gonna get all clouds tonight? I ain't seeing shit. Okay, so we're not taking the Honda Jet for a little while after this until we get the full-blown native 2024 aircraft. Love thunderstorms. Not so much when they take out my computers, but visualize, man. You got some altitude on you, dude. Looks like it. Party on, Garth. Thanks, Fruden. Appreciate it. Yep, Clouds not with the cool kids anymore. A little over 70,000. Cool. Trying to sketch the SpaceX crew. We're just gonna have shit weather the whole way. Too bad. I may turn off the weather. Yeah, I think we're gonna switch over to a clear skies or something to that effect. Well, it kind of takes all the fun out of having the IFR, but we're not seeing shit. We're up above the weather, so there's nothing on the radar, but you're getting stutters for being mean to Dash. Do that, piss off the gods. Piss off the flight sim gods, see what happens. The hell are those at? 2 miles? Jesus Christ. Get some range on this beast. There we go. That's better. That's what you get. I'm hungry. I didn't get any fruit out for my snack. Oh well. You have to watch yourself. Some of the airplanes are fast enough to shoot themselves down. Oh. Gotta suck being hungry when you got on a diet. So you're not quite sure you have some stuff, but you don't want to eat too much of it. Oh well. Tell you what, eating less costs a lot more fucking money. Like a great big box of Little Debbie's cakes costs like $5. Fresh fruit costs 15 fucking bucks. Eating healthy is fucking hard, expensive. Ugh. Oh my god, it just dawned on me, no more Christmas tree cakes. Life's over. My life is now over. I'm not happy anymore. No more Christmas tree cakes. I don't know why the fuck this thing's not zooming out tonight. The fucking lights go screaming by. Ugh. Oh well. It's like 10. Carb, you can't fit fruit fresh in the cardboard. Little baby dogs. It's true. Start descending somewhere around here. We got quite a ways to go. ET, 16 seconds. Landing at 136 UTC. What is it now? We got an hour and a half. About an hour and a half to go. And it just went longer. It went from 136 to 137. You asshole. Wins. Wins. You like your zebra cake though? Now ho-ho is better than a Swiss roll. Fuck yeah. But the Christmas tree cakes, there's just something about those Christmas tree cakes that just fucking... I have no idea why they're so different, but oh my god, they're fucking good. I wonder... I want to try something. I bring this back here, will that fucking thing... Oops. I can't bring this back. Why don't you fucking come back? If I brought this back here, if that would zoom now. No. Okay. What if I make it part of the sim again? Nope, it's still fucking zoomed way in. You can see the shit screaming by. Oh well. That was worth a shot. My favorite were the devil dogs. Oh, just cake and cream. No chocolate. Just fuck you. Now I really want snacks. Like I wasn't hungry before. Now my stomach's growling. Now my stomach's like, you fucker. I don't know what the OH caramel cake, so probably not. Or at least I don't hear, because I don't know what they are. God, my fucking stomach. Now talking about caramel. I need a little something to offset the evening coffee. They're one of my favorites, a little cake covered in chocolate with a big glob of caramel on top. Oh! Are they from old Canada? The AH caramels? Boy, are they good? I don't know. I don't have them. I can't have any of that shit. I got apples. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some apples. There we go. We don't deserve them. Only for us Canucks. Ah, I got apples. I'm happy now. I'll take my headset off to eat. Just suck. We're not going to see Mount Fuji in the distance or anything. Be an airport down there because it's JAL. Get some more caramel in a small 2-pack. White fluffy clouds and name tags. Oh, we got name tags along us now. Mr. TPHI, way the fuck up there. Look where you guys go. Boy, did I take a roundabout way when I had to reprogram everything. You know, I got apples and they kick ass. They're sweet and juicy. You can have your caramel cake. Yeah, I'm on live weather. Half-pound Reese's peanut butter cup. Oh. Somebody got me one of those fucking things for Christmas, one of those giant Reese's peanut butter cups. I got like halfway through it. And threw it away. And then didn't eat peanut butter cups for like a year. Yeah, you got a cinnamon bun. Hey Cthulhu, how you doing? On the dev Q&A, they were saying they'll probably bring back the avionics update or something similar as they did in 2020 to get things working again properly. Jesus. Yeah, the calories didn't count because you tested after you had. Yeah, don't buy one, and if somebody gets you one, just throw it away because you eat so much of it, it makes you sick, and then you don't want peanut butter cups forever. Yeah, we had trouble with that last night. You're doing volcano prep? Cool. Open all your windows so you get all that ash inside. Put a good coat of wax on your car. Seriously, put a good coat of wax on the car. So it doesn't scratch the fucking car, it just scratches the wax. What the fuck do you fill them with up there? I probably don't want one. I think I'll pass. I like those cream-filled chocolates. What are we doing? Come here, check something. Caramel Delights. I gotta say, I was never a fan of caramel. In general, I don't mind it. A couple of different candy bars have a little bit, but all the Girl Scout cookies, yeah, not a fucking Thin Mints. I can't have those. That was hard getting by the Girl Scouts because they're selling them at the fucking store the other day. It's like, oh man, I got a pocket full of cash and she got cookies. Caramello. Little tiny pockets of liquid caramel. You know, like the Girl Scout cookies, the ones the kids sell are good too. Oh Jesus Christ. You guys have Girl Guide up there, right? That's what it is up there. Frozen Thin Mints. Yep, keep them in the freezer. Fucking right. The sass really does it. Oh, fuck you. I was getting ready. I literally, the week before I ended up in the fucking doctor, I was literally going to send you money to send me a fucking case of Aero bars. I'm glad you didn't. The mint's the best. I was literally going to, like the day before, I ended up in the doctor's office, sicker than the fuck. I was getting ready to fucking look on their face. I quite literally was going to fucking PayPal you the money like the next fucking day to pick me up a case of them fuckers. Look, I'm out. The wife just left to walk the dog. Time to crank tune. See, Rudin? Again. Not much to see here. Just fluffy white clouds. High winds. What the fuck are our winds? It's on here somewhere. Or not. We're cranking at Mach 0.720. Are my winds over here? Nope. I didn't turn them on this one. I'm not fucking with it. I got it working now. I know as soon as I fuck with it, I'll screw something up. I hate my endings, by the way. All my streams, the endings fucking suck. I still yet to find out a good one I like. I think I'm just going to shut the fucking stream off. I'm not going to say anything. Gonna land, pull up, shut the stream off. See if that works. Yeah, you didn't leave last time. C'est la vie. Yeah, just landed, boom, gone. Dude, nobody wants to sit here for an hour and a half outro. It'd be a long ass outro. Just be, fuck you guys, I'm out. Click. I'd watch it. My big problem, I shouldn't be in this YouTube business at all. I really shouldn't. I fucking hate editing. I'll edit for an hour or two and get pissed off and leave the whole house. Come back, erase everything I did. I didn't like it. Fucking hate it. A couple hundred hours of real life train stuff. I've tried to edit a half dozen times just the first leg, and I can get pissed off and walk away, delete it. Tried to force myself to do it. I just can't stand editing. I don't like editing videos at all. Don't mind recording them, don't mind doing voiceovers. I hate fucking editing. I don't have enough money to hire an editor. Well, it's the thing. I don't enjoy it, so that's why there's been none of the train videos. I fucking hate it. I have a couple other flight sim tutorial videos I've been trying to put together, and every time I do, it just pisses me off, and I don't like the edits, and I delete it and walk away again. I just paid another year on the editing suite. I don't know why. I don't fucking use it. I do want to get the train stuff out. But that's why I don't post a lot. I probably have enough for about 40 hours worth of content from plane spotting. So they don't. I tell you, the plane spotting ones, fucking throw them up as shorts. It take 2 seconds. That's what I do with it. Fuck all the long form video. More people watch the shorts anyways. Yeah, every time I just don't like editing at all. So I probably shouldn't be doing it. I mean, the live stream is great. I can do that, but I shouldn't be trying to do this other stuff because I don't like it. Wish one of my kids liked at it. Wouldn't have to pay them. That fucking apple sour. That bite. Woo. So yeah, if anybody wants to volunteer to edit a whole shitload of stuff, I can do all the voiceovers. No. Because in the end, I still want to own 100% of the rights to it. If it's got your clip in it, then I wouldn't own 100% of the rights. Probably a good thing, because the channel actually, if those train trips or whatever actually took off and started making money, I'd have to pay taxes. I don't want to pay taxes. I'm not making enough to pay taxes on it yet. So that's a good thing. The good thing about the channel is it technically loses money. It doesn't make enough money to cover the internet and the computer, so it's technically losing money. Oh no, we're not doing that. That's subliminal imaging, and that's illegal in the United States. Like a dick. Yeah, I figured what you'd do. Subliminal imaging. Okay. Talk. Why did the weather have to be in shit in Japan today? It's really kind of a bummer. Oh, wait. Can I see something down through the clouds right there? Oh, look. A piece of land. Oh my god. There's a tower. Is it a radio tower? I don't know. It's a fucking cloud. Got excited for a second. There's mountains. Hey, it's Latex Whistle Down. How are you? Been a bit. How you been? I can't figure out why the fuck I can't do this. Let's just try this. Let me try this. That thing pissed me off the other day. quick. Leaning Tower Sushi. Can't be in a stream for a while? Oh, that sucks. It's not it either. There we go. I've gifted a few memberships in a while. There we go. Hey, Whiskey Creek Farms, Stemsky, Grateful Geezer, Addy, Captain Aaron B. There we go. Got some gifted out memberships there. Congratulations, everybody who won one. Bling, bling, bling. I'll even drop myself a good.
I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Baby, I'ma have the best fucking night of my life.
That looks like a storm cloud. The tops are getting higher and higher. I'm not descending yet. Have I checked my barrow in a while? Where's my barrow on this one? Where is my barometric pressure? That's a suspiciously twitchy-ass green figure for YouTube notifications. Do like on Twitch where you can give certain persons subs? Yeah, that's cool, but fucking A, I tried to watch that Twitch last night with Gunner. I wish I could allow branded accounts to gift memberships too. Oh, great, yeah, because you're working on an old branded account. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, fucking tried to watch that Twitch stream last night with Gunner and that new guy, and they drop a minute and a half of commercials every 15 minutes that are unskippable, and they minimize the person and everything they're saying down to a little tiny fucking window and blast you with over the sound so fucking loud on every 10-15 minutes you get blasted with commercials. Constant. It's fucking constant. It's absolutely annoying as fuck. I'll never watch Twitch because of that. Everybody's like, well, if you subscribe to the person, you won't get... If you subscribe to the person, you won't get commercials. Yeah, but I can't watch the person long enough to know if I like them or not to subscribe to them. Because the commercials are so annoying. And then, you know, we got the sounds. And I have them on a 5-minute delay on most everything, and it keeps it down to a minimum. I like using them, but fucking A, on Twitch sometimes the screen is so full of shit you can't see anything. You can't hear what the guys say because there's shit flying across the screen. You can't see what they're doing. I get it. It's for people with a fucking 5-second attention span. And it is designed to make a lot of money, for easy way to make money while you're streaming. So say not a lot of money, but it's designed more friendly towards making money. It's geared towards making money while gaming. That's what it's geared for. Or YouTube was a place to put your videos and people watched and eventually got money, but Twitch was designed to throw cash at you quickly. But I just can't tolerate it. Holy shit. Oh, so annoying. I think they should have them across the bottom of the screen, not full screen. Yeah, they should be. I on videos, I can't stop them, but on here, I tell it I'm going to install them manually. You'll get one when you start, and should get one at the end, which you can just shut off. But seriously, sign up for Twitch. It's all about easier to get monetized. It's a lot easier to get monetization in Twitch. It's what it's built for. You don't have to have hardly any followers. The path to cash is a lot quicker. Of course, I don't know what percent Twitch gets. Fucking. Yeah, no. A few people make millions on it. I have mindset while I'm streaming. While I'm streaming, I have mindset to insert manually, and I just don't insert any. Quickest path to cash is OnlyFans, yeah. I keep getting this bitch thing that says, if you put mid-roll ads in, you'll make more money. You'll get 20% more income. And I'll lose 30% of the people watching. It doesn't make any fucking sense. So it'd be like me, get annoyed, shut the shit off because they got a million commercials. People pay me to put my clothes back on OnlyFans. I start naked, and the more they give me, the quicker I get dressed. Yeah, it's the little. Well, it is drifting because there's a hell of a crosswind. It's also that little map on the left is zoomed all the way in. I can't figure out why it doesn't want to zoom back out. It's usually altitude based. When you're down low, it's zoomed in. When you're up high, it's zoomed out. But for some reason, it didn't zoom out. When watching your streams at BetPlays on my phone, you'll get the odd ad on a 3 to 5 hour stream. Watching on my laptop, it's literally no word of a. Like every 5 minutes, ad pop up. I tell it I'm going to do them manually and just don't put them in. 20%'s not worth it to me. I get it. It'll make more people want to be members so they don't have to pay to watch the ads and shit. But like I say, right now it's making enough money to buy a plane or two and not have to pay taxes. It's kind of like where I'd like to keep it. Nope, different demographic. Different demographic that you're targeting ads for. People you target on your phone are usually a younger age group, where people on their computers are older. So you're totally different demographic and targeted ads. Yeah, that's exactly why I don't do it. When ads become a problem, I bounce. I'm the same way. I just old miserable when I do that. So if I get too many ads, I just quit fucking watching. There's a golf course. You're gonna at least pick that out. At least that looks like a golf course. Maybe not, but I think it is. It looks like. Hard to tell from 40,000 feet. That may not be a golf course. Maybe a whole fucking town. Hell's that round thing? Fuck is that? I don't know. Don't fucking know. You've been getting age care out. I got a fucking ad for to join AARP. American Association of Retired People. Fuck off. Maybe get a closer view. Put your nose down, you know you want to. Fucking dive 35,000 feet to go take a look at what that is. I heard the Sim Update 2 beta is coming the 20th or something. The hell's with this Viagra ad? Why don't they talk about it on your fucking phone to somebody and you'll have fucking Viagra ads? I swear to God, they listen to your phone. My favorite is when they give me fucking booze ads. In 4 days, I'll be sober 28 years. In 4 days. For 28 years sober. Well, there may not be a stream next Thursday or Tuesday because it's my daughter's birthday, my sobriety. We might go out and party. Like different things, and the next thing you know, it's popping up. Yeah, fuck you. That's what happens. It's crazy. They do listen. There's no doubt in my mind they listen. Somewhere in that fine print, when you clicked OK, that I read it, it says, you give us permission to monitor your device while in all kinds of crazy legalese that tells them that we can listen to your things and target ads based on what you said. Is in there somewhere. And all that legal mumbo jumbo you click OK to. What was I just looking at? I don't remember. I stopped in here for something. I don't fucking know. Gonna be out of fuel again before we get there. Nice to know they fixed that. Well, they haven't. And Flight Effects has said they're not wasting. Flight Effects, how they put it, they're not spending any time or effort to make these planes compatible with 2024 because they have full-blown 2024 ones coming out. Even when the battery's out of it? Jesus. But yeah, Flight Effects is not going to make... They're not going to waste time making these 100% compatible in 2024 when they have a 2024 native Honda Jet coming, a 2024 native Piaggio. All those things, all those planes, they're not wasting time getting the 2020s to work in 2024 because they have entirely ground up 2024 planes coming. That's what I'm trying to say. So, and I imagine several devs are going to be taking that same route, making an entire native aircraft, still free if you already own the other one, but making an entirely new native aircraft instead of trying to get these to work all the way. They work enough. I have heard that the MiG-29 for demos, be it all over for 24. Yeah, he's got to fix. He's got canopy problems on like 3 hits, but like I said, it's a 2020 airplane in 2024, so it can't be expected to run all the way. You know, I get it. Yeah, he's making it all over to charge for a whole new plane, right? He's not gonna. He's gonna resell it. In other words, it's not gonna be a. Yeah, there. He's gonna sell a new plane that's gonna be the MiG-29 for 2024. It'll be a totally separate purchase. Yeah, because I've been going through a lot of the planes that are 2020 that don't have 2024 updates and unloading them because I'm just not gonna fly them when they have no canopy or something seriously wrong with them. Like, I won't use this one anymore until the fuel thing's fixed, until I have a full 2024 version of it. Yeah, none of them do. 2024. Most of them have the fuel probe that's stuck out. Can't put it back. Not sure why, but that is what it is. Like I say, it's a 20. I can't get upset because it's a 2020 aircraft in a 2024 sim. So you can't get mad at the dev for you using the plane in the wrong sim. I'm not. I'm going to call in a air-to-air refueling aircraft. I had to do it once already. We'll just do it again. Oh yeah. I got a shitload to say that because they're all 2020 aircraft. I have a couple that are 2024 aircraft that are in my community folder and I'll bought somewhere else that are full 2024 aircraft. But all the 2020 aircraft, almost all of them say not approved. Interesting. You're not getting a cross feed? What don't mine look like? Yeah, my centers are empty. Right main and left main are drawing off now. Yeah, it does say disabled. Yep, it does. I have a few that say disabled, like the 310. I really want to know why the 310's not in there yet. I can't use it. I'm really upset. I love the 310. Huh, I'm not. I burned through a full tank already. This plane, I think something happened when I loaded this in today, and it's just not even close to being right. There's some cool bridges down there that we can't see from up here. Victory seg, yeah. There, it's starting to come in view. That's cool. It actually loaded from 40,000 feet. I didn't even check mine. I think mine's not till way the fuck out. You're way ahead. You're way the hell ahead of me too. We have 40 miles. Let's kick this beast out and see what we got. No, that's farther in. 40 miles is the largest I can go out with that one. I will take the radar out. Yeah, my TOD's not till Ozuzu, whatever. Sarkar, whatever. There's my Todd. There's Todd. Do I have some sort of strange landing thing? Probably do. But that's okay. That's okay. I knew this flight was going to go to almost 10 o'clock. I think it was going to be about 3 hours. So. Started a little early for the NASA. I think all those coastlines right there are all man-made. Look at the loading docks. All that shit is. Marinos, loading docks. You got quite a ways ahead of me then. If you're 4 minutes out, plus you probably have a straight in approach. I don't even see you. That's how far ahead of me you are. Well, you're far enough ahead, so I only got long enough left. Everybody else is gone. Of course, I zigzagged around there while I was putting the flight plan in. I do notice that some of the aircraft that are from 2020 work really, really well. Some work like shit. But some of the ones from 2024 work like total shit. Like they really... Asobo just really screwed the pooch. A couple of the jets are terrible. The Longitude doesn't work well. No, for Christ's sakes, the other one there, the small jet, which you can do all the cargo runs with, always got problems. Like it'll show an engine fire, one of the throttles won't work. Even though it works, it won't work. It's just fucking weird. All kinds of shit go wrong with that one. So I think now that the marketplace is starting to add aircraft into it, I look every day, there's one or two more in there. I think now that they're starting to show, and there's actually a couple 2024 aircraft in there, I think you're going to see some more releases from some of the bigger developers. I know the Cessna 750 is supposed to be launching very, very soon in the marketplace. So that'll be a nice one. Get my hands on. And I think the Black Square Starship is waiting for Marketplace. So I think once the Marketplace finally opens up, we're going to have a bunch of native 2024 aircraft coming out. So we're back. Welcome back. I didn't know you left. I wasn't paying that much attention. Yep, I'm going to be out of fuel again. I think this plane has a leak. Got to go to the shop. Bat in the house. Oh, cool. Get a tennis racket. Boing. Just a little mouse with wings. I actually was working in animal control many years ago. Part-time animal control. Just to get outside instead of staying in the office all the time. Open the front door and turn it on. Drive it out in the dark. The great outdoors. I don't think I've seen that one. Maybe I have. John Candy? I don't know. But we got a call about a bat in the house. I went and got the bat out of the house. I said, well, if there's a bat in the house, there's probably a fuckload of bats in the house. In other words, like up in the attic or somewhere, there's got to be a fuck. Usually if there's one bat that makes it in the house, there's usually a fuckload of bats in the house. So I went in and said, you got an attic access? And the lady said, yep. She went and showed me where it was. I opened the attic, shines flashlight up there, and there's like fucking 100 little pairs of eyes looking back at me. It's like, yep. You got a bat problem. She freaked out. She went and got a motel. And you can't kill them. You have to put up one-way doors on the house to let them out. They're protected species, big time illegal to fucking. There's all kinds of steps you have to do before you can board up the holes. You have to close everything off, put one-way doors on them so they can go out and can't come back in. And you have to do that for like 2-3 weeks, and then you can close it off. And it's just a long process, but she left that day, and when I came back to put the traps up on the house, the next day, there was a for sale sign in the fucking front yard. She was so terrified of fucking bats, she sold the fucking house. She had moved out. By the next day, she had a moving truck. She had moved out. There was a for sale sign in front of the fucking house. She was that terrified of bats. That was fucking crazy. Some are eating all the mosquitoes? Yeah. Oh, there had probably 100 of them up there. There was a lot of little bats up in that attic. A church up here? That literally the old joke about bats in the belfry. They actually have bats in their belfry. A whole colony of them. A whole colony. Colony? Why the fuck can I say colony? Yeah, they had taken over the whole attic. It was fucking huge. There was a shitload of those little bastards. But the belfry has a colony that lives there every year. They go to the caves for the winter over, but they spend all summer in this church's belfry. And they were trying to figure out how to remove them, and a company came and approached them and said, look, we're willing to put in these trays that collect the shit and pay you for it. You're concerned about their calling my shit? That they literally collect all the poop. There's a lot of bad shit, but they collect it and they fucking sell it. The church gets paid a lot of fucking money for that bad shit. And most women will probably freak the fuck out when they find out what bad shit's used for. But it happens to be the only black dye that's FAA or FDA approved for fucking eyeliner. It's made from bat shit because it's just ground up bugs, so it's totally non-toxic. It's digested black bugs, mosquitoes, little bugs and shit, so it's totally non-toxic. But it's used for eyeliner. Most eyeliner is made from bat shit. Oh, the ones who do freak out when they find out they're putting bat shit in their eyes. You do? We do. Oh, the weather looks like shit up there. Alright, caution. Oh, fuel quantity. Yeah, fuck you. Nothing I can do. It's telling me I got lots of fuel in here. Liar! Red dye is made from ground up bug too. Yep. Used for food dye. Yeah, who the fuck was the first person to lick a beaver's ass and say, huh, it's an anal gland. The anal gland of a beaver tastes like vanilla. Who's the fucking first person to lick a beaver's ass and say, it tastes like vanilla? And you can't tell me that secretions from a beaver's ass is cheaper than just fucking growing vanilla beans. Guilty pleasure. You can't tell me that fucking artificial vanilla is fucking cheaper to fucking milk a beaver's ass than to just grow a fucking bean. Hair gets mighty lonely up there in the far north. Some trapper found out. Well, now. Because we're hungry. I had my apples. I'm not hungry anymore. Dinner is overrated anyways. Maybe some guy was cooking beaver and said, wonder why this tastes like vanilla. Just, even worst case scenario, he was gutting the beaver and got beaver shit on his hand and somehow wiped his face and went, oh, I taste vanilla. There's no good way of finding out that tastes like vanilla. There's just no good way that they figured it out. Cooking beaver means something completely, yeah, I'm sure. But, there's just no good way for a person to have figured out that beaver anal secretions taste like vanilla. There's just no good way to have figured that out. Oh, fuck. Yep, how the fuck do we end up doing these things? Oh, it looks like I got one of those. No, maybe that's my overshoot. I don't know. Finger licking good. Yeah! It was me this time. Nope, it wasn't. Oh, dear Lord. I tell you, if it wasn't for this shit going off the rails, I would have quit a long time ago. That's the best part about these trips. You just never know where it's going to go. Or why. You just know at some point during the night it's going to go there. Somewhere. Has nothing to do with flying or planes or anything. It's just one word per stream. It sets the whole fucking thing off. You're right, it does. This time it was batshit. Somehow ended up to beaver's ass. Yeah, whatever. Yep. Wonder why that fucker didn't zoom out. Oh well. That's what makes it fun. Fucking Avowed, man. That thing's just eating my friggin' every inch of my spare time has been spent in that fucking game. And I think something I didn't like about it when I first started playing it is now my favorite part of the fucking game. Like, I've never been a big fan of parkour games, but this one, it's got a lot of parkour for the getting to places and shit. And it's actually a big part of the game, and I actually enjoy it. So. I hope everybody enjoyed the view of the clouds tonight. But I'm bound and determined to keep these fucking live weather. Maybe not live time, but we're going to keep it live weather on these flights. That's the whole point of IFR. Because we got to do time, because if it was nighttime the whole flight, well, we could do it. I don't think many people will watch it, but we can do it. We'll keep it live time and live weather for 1 or 2 and see how it does. You had 4 people watch you tonight. Always make sure to like your own streams. They count. Just for future reference. You can always like your own streams. That's a thing. That works. It helps your numbers. So do these chat games. I haven't figured them out yet. Got to do something. We got to figure out the chat games. So if anybody knows how to do the chat games, let me know. Because the more people that chat, the more YouTube pushes it out. And then people can hear us swear and tell dirty jokes and shit, and then shut us back off again. Why am I not on live chat? I'm only on top chat. Hate it when it does that. Alright, let's see what we got here. How far are we out from Todd? 50 miles-ish. Oh, and then we're going to go right down. It's fucking weather shit at the airport. Oh, joy. The weather's complete crap. I'm almost out of coffee. Time to land. Yeah, it was weird. I got this monitor thing, that the glucose monitor that sticks in a little needle in my arm. It sticks there for 14 days. Some type of friggin' barrel roll loop. Yeah, I hate those fucking things. I think mine probably does too. I read all the directions and everything, how to put it on and do this, do that. I didn't see any directions on how to take the fucker off. I gotta figure out how to get this fucking thing off in 5 days or whatever the fuck it is. It's kind of cool having it on. Kind of cool being able to watch your shit live. What the fuck did I eat tonight that caught sent out of whack? Oh, I know. I'm fucking dinner at my parents' house. I shouldn't have had the rice with my chili. Grab and yank. Well, that ruined my fucking stats for the week. I had been 100% in the green zone for 11 days. Fucked it up today. At 99.9% in range. You bastard. Fucking thing. Guess being a tech guy, it's kind of cool having fucking medical tech. You can just monitor your shit from your phone. Yeah, the talk of the sweet sent my blood sugar right through the fucking roof. No, they shouldn't have had the rice with the chili. The rice is starch and carbs and can send it up because there's not fiber in it. So yeah, I probably shouldn't have, but I did anyways because I like rice with my chili. It's not my diet, but I did it anyway, so dumb. But whatever. Don't care. Still doing okay. I'm still doing okay. How we doing? 40 miles to Todd. And Maddie got to go on the car twice today. She was so excited. There's some big ice chunks down by the river. We're going to go see if I can get her tomorrow. If the weather's nice, we're going to take a walk down and see if we can check out some of the big ice chunks. See if I can't get some Maddie videos started again. Now it's nice out. She's doing pretty good right now. So maybe we can get a good walk in down there. Yeah, she's still alive. That's a good start. She made it through the winter. And so am I. I was scared shitless there for a while. But hopefully we'll get some Maddie videos coming in. Some shorts coming again. She got to go twice today. We went to the store and we went to a convenience store and got hot dogs. I can't have a bun, neither can she. So we just get 2 plain hot dogs in a tray. Went for lunch, got hot dogs for lunch, and then went up and had a big old bowl of chili. And my mom, dad's, my dad feeds the dogs whatever's on the table. 2 dogs. If they don't have something the dogs will like, my dad has pre-made hamburgers in the fridge all the time to give the dogs. It's like they will go buy 10 pounds of hamburger, make all these dog-sized hamburgers, and freeze them and keep some thawed in the fridge at all times, because if the dogs don't like what we're having for dinner, like if we have ham and they can't have it, they'll get hamburgers. Fucking dad's crazy. But that's what he likes to do. He's 84, he can do whatever the fuck he wants. But he makes him a plate every night for dinner. Lily and Maddie get a plate of food. Put hot dog on a lettuce leaf? Yeah. I'm so sick of fucking lettuce. Tell you how I made a hamburger the other day though. I got these great big portobello mushrooms and use them as a hamburger bun. That worked out good. Of course I can only eat half of it. But giant portobello mushrooms. I grilled them. Well, it's got no taste and it doesn't really have many calories, so. Did I pick up my... Yeah, I must have locked onto my path. No? Not yet. Oh. Just downdraft. Oh, do I have to turn on my icing? Probably. I see that mist coming. Like in grass, might as well go out and eat the lawn. No, grass tastes like shit. I've tried. Lettuce is bad, but grass tastes like shit. I mean, kids, we all tried to eat it. Also tried to smoke it. We were young, we didn't know any better. Our bigger kids were talking about smoking grass. We tried to smoke grass. Grab some dried lawn clippings. They didn't know any better. All the big kids were saying how cool it was to smoke grass. Well, we fucking went and smoked some grass. Yeah, we weren't that fucking smart. We were little kids. One time we were little, and I mean probably only about 10, 11 years old, waiting for the school bus, and they had this giant culvert. They were doing some work, putting in culverts. It was cold. Well, we filled that fucker full of pine needles and limbs and shit and had a fire going, keep them warm, waiting for the bus. They had a hell of a fire going inside that fucking concrete culvert. Yeah. It we're, yeah. They're rednecks, man. We're in this, we grew up in the sticks. We did stupid shit all the time. Like, all the fucking time. We lived for stupid shit. Oh, yeah. Wait for the school bus to get there and then walk away. Instead of getting on the bus, walk away. And then cut through the woods behind the houses and go straight to the school and be there when the bus got there. We'd beat the bus to school, but we'd wait till he gets there before walking away. Where are you going? Go to school. Get on the bus. Now we're going to walk. I'm like, but we wait till the bus got there before we left and went to walk over to the school through the woods. Take a shortcut through the woods. They still beat the bus. Yeah, a lot of stupid shit when we were kids. Set fire to a kid's locker. Things like that, you know. All kinds of stuff that kids shouldn't do. You gotta remember, dude, I'm part of that generation that we weren't allowed inside in the summertime. We just weren't allowed inside. Fucking nights out, go outside. And the damn thing is, we got a Nintendo, you know, we had Pong, so we had a fucking video game. We watched, no, it's fucking summertime, out. For others nights, you lived outside. You built a tree fort just so you'd have a nice dry place to fucking play. There's Todd. We're going down. Yep. We got our path locked in. Yeah, that's why we all had tree houses, so you'd have a dry place when it fucking was raining, because it was warm. You were outside. Didn't matter raining or not. You weren't even allowed in to get a drink. You went out and got up and fucking somebody's hose. We used to play soldiers. We'd hide in the ditch and jump out and frighten the crap out of the neighbors as they passed. Guerrilla warfare. We had one of those merry-go-rounds at the fucking park. You know, they had just metal bars you hold on to and you get it spinning. Try to hold on for dear life. One of the older kids had a pickup truck. And he got this great big long thing of rope. And we fucking wrapped that rope around and around and around and around that fucking merry-go-round. And ran it out and tied it to the bumper of his truck. And we all got on and he took off. That thing spinning like a bitch. Threw us all over the fucking playground. They just flung us off everywhere. Yeah, we weren't the sharpest tools in the shed, like I said. I want some of that rope they've got from the fucking power company. They don't use cables on any of their cranes. Like, watch them do that fucking telephone pole. Just rope. Rope on the crane. Great big thick fucking rope. I want some of that shit. That shit's amazing. And it makes sense why they don't use any cables. Because, well, they're working around live power lines. You don't want anything conductive. They're scratching. They're in the ER. Yeah, we did live. I think a whole lot of them forgot how to live. Yeah, it looks like I got some sort of wild fucking landing pattern too. Look at this thing. Oh well. Looks like Longnuts isn't too far ahead of me. I'm looking on my radar. I think that's Longnuts right there. He's right there. Somebody looks like they're behind me, but I think that's a real aircraft. I don't see them. weird when they show up on there, but no, can't find them in the when you look outside. I wish I had a grandkid old enough to want to build tree forts right now. Fucking hey, I got all these trees. Could build an awesome one overlooking the water where you can fish from and shit. You could have a blast. I don't have grandkids to do that with. Oh well. It is what it is. That's what I didn't do. This thing didn't get set for north up. That's why I'm all confused. That's right. We're good. I can play with it now. Cool F1 Academy has females in it now. There's one girl who's really good, and unfortunately, there's a girl who's way better than her as a racer. Like way, way, way better. But she doesn't have the big sponsors this girl has. It's in the F1 Academy. The girl that's in F1 Academy. There's one girl in the F1 Academy that's looking. The way they had it out today, there's a girl that's way better driver, but she doesn't have the sponsors this other girl's got. The other girl soon will probably be 5 to 7 years. And there has been females in it before. I met one of the female F1 drivers. She was also the fastest woman in England on skis. They have had. Yep. What the hell's her name? She used to do the speed skiing. She was the fastest woman in England in downhill on skis. She was the fastest woman in the world on skis for a while. Oh, what the fuck is her name? She was in the Olympics as a skier. She was in Formula 1. She actually scored points in Formula 1. Oh, fucking A. What the hell's her name? I met her because she was my friend's daughter's coach. It was Brent's daughter's coach. There's several of them. Not F2, F1. Davina? Was it Davina? The fuck was her name? Yeah, Davina. Davina Galcia. She was in 1976 and 1978. She scored 3 points. Or at 3, she raced 3 times. Yeah, I met her. She, like I said, she was my friend's daughter's coach, driving coach. Yeah, Davina. She works for Megan, she was Megan's coach, Brent's daughter's coach. Megan. She now works full time for Austin Martin F1 as a race engineer. Why aren't there more? If they're just good, here's why I'll tell you there's not more. Because for every... I know some female race car drivers who are fucking incredible. They are absolutely incredible. But here's the problem. For every one female driver, there's 50 male drivers. So you have a larger pool of top talent to draw from. And you're going to take the best of the best. And there just happens to be more best men. You know what I'm saying? It's not that they're men. They're just more of them. So you're going to have more chance of finding a top driver. I don't want to say that, I'm not being direct. I think women are fantastic drivers. One of my favorite drivers in the world is Michelle Yasher. She's a sweetheart. I love her to death. I've seen her win. She's really good. She's retired now, but you're drawing from 50 drivers versus one driver, or 5,000 versus 100. There's just not a pool to draw from. I'm not saying they're not good. They're fantastic. There's a lot of them are very, very good. It's just the number you have to draw from. Like I say, it'll probably be 8 to 10 years, maybe 5, because there's a big push to get one in there. You might have one in there in 5 years. The W series was great, but it was mismanaged and they went bankrupt, which kind of sucks because they were doing really good things with that series. Yeah, I got a weird loop out and then back in. Oh well. I can see it now. But, so yeah, I want to see them in there because when they drag race, when women drag race, they usually do better than the men by quite a bit. Which is, they have faster reaction times. You're like, so that's one of the few sports where I'd like to see a lot more women in it. And you're starting to. But it used to be a man's sport, so that's why you had so many more men in it. But we'll get more. We'll get more. Yeah. What's nice now is, when you go to a karting weekend, there'll be almost as many girls as there's young boys racing now in karting, so that's a big step, getting it more even at that level. Because then they move up, and then you'll have more females in the series feeding into everything else, so. Oop, we're over speed, but it's on auto throttle. Not my fault. Oh, nice fucking rainstorm right over the airport. We gotta go through it twice. Lovely. See that rookie for Haas fucking stuffed it like opening laps this morning? FP1. How's your career going? He fucking stuffs it. Fucking opening laps. Fucking rookie season. First time in the car. It fucking stuffs it bad. It's like, enough so he couldn't do FP2 because the car was fucked. They couldn't put the car back together before the next practice. It's like, oh shit. I feel for the kid because that's a lot of pressure. The one I feel bad for is Michael Schumacher's son. It was like, let's face it, he's never going to be as good as his dad, ever. Michael Schumacher's son's never, ever, ever going to be as good as his dad, and they all expect him to be. And he's just not going to be. Not going to happen. We're like, Verstappen's better than his dad. The other guy, Jesus Christ, Lewis Hamilton's teammate was better than his dad. Jacques Villeneuve was probably as good as his dad, but the pressure on Schumacher to be as good as his dad, the pressure's got to be tearing that kid apart. Everybody expects him to be the greatest race driver ever. When you're hit with that kind of expectations, it's hard to live up to. Yeah, Rosberg, Keke was his dad, Nico was his son. I think Nico was better than his dad overall stats. So. I couldn't think of the last name. I remember the first name. I feel sorry for Schumacher's son. Rosberg was better than Lewis. Well, the stats say otherwise, but a lot of people think he was. Lewis may not have won any more championships if Rosberg did not retire. The one time Rosberg beat Lewis for a championship, he fucking wrecked his own teammate to win the championship. So I don't think that's being better. But you can argue that to the ends of the earth. But Nico was good, but he doesn't have the numbers to back up him being better. It was the car. We'll find out. Because he's not in that car anymore. So we'll find out. I think Verstappen proved last year that he's one of the best drivers because the car was shit and he still pulled it off, despite having a car that was probably 4th or 5th place car at best. Even though I'm not a fan of him, but I think he proved that it wasn't all the car. Look, you can't have a good car without a good driver, and you can't. You literally can't. The driver has to be able to tell the crew how to make the car better. They have to be able to work together, and that's the sign. That's what Michael Schumacher could do. He may not have been the greatest driver, but he was an awesome driver that knew how to tell the crew how to make the car better. That's why top drivers end up with the top cars, because they know how to talk to the crew. That's the secret to a great driver, is being able to tell the crew how to make the car better. The car makes a great car, or the crew makes a great car. Right, but if you can't tell the driver, if you can't tell your crew how to make that car better, you're not going to be faster. You know, you have to be. Look at Stroll. Stroll's just dollars. Look, they hired fucking Newley. They got some of the best people around him, and he will still suck because he's a terrible driver. He can't tell the crew how to make it better. A great driver knows how to work with the crew. A great driver can tell you it's loose here, not loose there, do this to the car. They can tell them, I want this much downforce, I want this changed over, I want that changed over. Great drivers have the ability to do that, where good drivers don't. The regular old drivers don't have that ability. And that's what separates the great drivers from the not great drivers. First in, last out of the garage. He spent all his time with the pit crew. Yeah. He could tell the crew. That's why he went to Ferrari. Ferrari was losing, not doing anything. Schumacher goes to Ferrari. Also, Ferrari does great. Why? Because he could tell the crew how to make the car better. They would do better without Stroll, but they wouldn't have the money. They would have been bankrupt without Stroll. I don't want Stroll there. I think Stroll's a big mistake, but Daddy's money is keeping the team alive. The team would have gone under years ago without Stroll's money. 100%. Everybody knows they'd do better off without him. That's not even a question. There's so many drivers out there better than Stroll. But the company goes bankrupt without Stroll's money. It is what it is. Vertical track. I mean, I don't want these guys in there. I don't want these fucking paid drivers in there, but it's the only thing keeping some of the teams alive. I think they're dangerous. I don't think they should be in there with. I think they're dangerous. They're Alonso and get him better. And Alonso's a great development driver. Alonso knows how to talk to the crew to make the car better. What do they got going on? Oh, it's live right now? Oliver's out on track. First on track now. He's the one that fucked it up this morning, wasn't he? It's really going to be interesting to see how Hamilton shakes out the first 3 or 4 races, because Leclerc's comfortable with the car and knows how Ferrari works, and Hamilton's new to Ferrari. So a lot of that's going to see how well he makes the changeover, whether he becomes the number 1 driver right away or if he doesn't become the number 1 driver ever. Try not to hit the wall. Oh, Jesus. That's embarrassing. Bacon cooking time, too. Awesome. I can't eat. I can have a little bit of bacon once a week. How are we doing on speed time? We're doing all right. Really weird fucking landing pattern, but that's what they gave me. Jesus Christ, plane, you better drop. We gotta be, well, above 4,000. See you, Brett. Yeah, he wants to get out before anybody says anything else about Formula One that he hasn't watched yet. Or he's gonna go watch it. Have a good night, Brett. Enjoy, or day. Hey, stay. Yep. Oh, I love rain races. I actually enjoy rain races. I do. I get soaked, but I fucking love them. Because two of the drivers I work with are fucking phenomenal in the rain. And both Mike Saya and Glenn are fucking phenomenal in the rain. It rains. One of the two of those guys is winning. Well, they're both going to win because they're in different classes, but they're going to win. If it's raining, they're going to win. It's fun to watch guys who are really good in the rain. It's just enjoyable to watch them make the car dance. Everybody else is fucking sliding all over, and they just go about their business like it's another day. I wonder if this thing's going to start slowing down so I can drop some flaps and all that shit. I thought Cadillac was coming, so now it's Chrysler coming in? Who did they buy? I thought, what happened with Audi and Porsche? They back out? I haven't followed it in almost a year. Look at the mountains here. It's pretty. Rainbow. I know that all 10 teams that are there now are signed for through 2030. Is that what they said? Extended the next 5 years. They're playing. If you don't fucking slow down pretty soon. Got 12 miles. What the fuck's our altitudes? 8,000 feet? We better be fucking dropping. We're not going to make it. That's why, right there, if he wrecked again, that's why I say they need more fucking seat time before the season. They need way more preseason testing. Alright, we're going to try to drop this. We're going to try to get this thing to force it, slow down, loosen altitude. The fuck do we lose? No. Where the fuck are you going, plane? Oh, trying to get back on the track. Jesus Christ. Loss of VNAV. Everything went to shit. That's, I'm telling you, they got to have longer preseason testing. There, pick the track back up. Good. Get on course, you stupid bastard. But they have to have more preseason testing. I don't like this, like no preseason testing whatsoever. It's not fair to the rookie drivers. It's not fair to the teams that hire a rookie driver. And plus, I want to see problems with the cars shaken out before the race season starts. I know they can run a million simulator runs, but it doesn't mean shit to get the car on track. Okay, autopilot, we're going to have to do this by hand, I think. Oh, maybe. Yeah. Formula 2, Formula 3, there's such a difference between the fucking cars that they need more seat time. Oh my god. This thing's gonna dive me for, that's the bottom of descent. We're supposed to be at fucking 2,200 feet. Wonder if we can get a, probably not, approach. Hey, we got a localizer. We gotta get down. Down, 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 down. Way too fucking high. All the throttle's off. Can't see. Can't see shit. Oh, fucking wind is bad. The hell? Holy shit. I want to get down enough to capture the... What did it say? Oh, it shut the autopilot off. I'll turn it back on now. We got a approach. You're gonna fucking get on target? Altitude-wise? No. Nope. She's not gonna fucking get on target at all. We gotta drop 5,000 feet. Go down.
Autopilot.
Yeah, shut off. Don't do this at home, kids. What the fuck? Where's my artificial horizon? Oh, right there. All right, try to get this back on track again. It's not gonna, is it?
Autopilot.
I can't see anything. Not lined up. I'm gonna stall. I think we're gonna have to do a go around. I think I've already gone past the fucking runway. Why? No, it's right there. Fuck's my range on this thing? Yeah, we're not gonna land this round. All right, autopilot off. We're gonna go around.
Autopilot.
Go try to pick that track back up. There's my altitude. 3,000. Flaps up 1. Yep. I have to go around. I can't fucking see anything. I'm putting the gear back up. We only do 200 knots. I'm just going to go around. No, 26. No, don't start falling, you stupid plane. No, don't fall.
2,000.
2,000. You're falling like a fucking rock. Come on. Aren't you turning? This is going to be bad. I was watching that stupid arrow instead of my plane. I was watching that one that just said, that's not good. There we go. Let's take a head out that way. It'd be great if I could see the fucking runway. Hellacious crosswind. What am I supposed to be at that? FL. It doesn't say now. It's gone. Gotta be like 2,000, 2,500. I don't know. We'll figure out when we get there. I don't want to be about much over 3,000 feet. No, don't dive. I can't see shit. A lot of fun. Oh, it is IFR. IMC. Oh, there's a mountain. I think we're going to turn here before we run into a mountain. I can't read this go. I can land. Yeah, we're going to see if that's far enough or else make our turn back around. Hayabusa. Good engine. Oh yeah, finally low enough. I can see. Don't descend. Don't descend. You dumbass. Oh, I saw. I got. Oop. Almost in where I can get my glide slope on. All right. Start turning. Turn. So we're lined up. Turn. Shit, went too far. Too far. That's a fucking screw your half bank shit. That's a full bank right there. Oh, this is not going well. I almost got the glide slope though. I'm gonna fucking crash into the side of the building here.
1,000.
Hey, wait a minute. We're gonna pull this off. Make this work. May make this work. Got a glide slope? It'll be 200 knots. Flaps down. Oh, we're still a little high. Lost my glide slope. Son of a bitch. Not lined up. Come on. We got this. There's my glide slope. 200. Oh, 140. Oh! God, if I pull this shit off, it's going to be amazing. There's the runway. That even the runway I want? Holy shit.
400. 300.
How long is this runway, do you suppose?
200.
This is not how you do it, folks.
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Oh, get your ass down. Brakes on. On. Oh.
Who's the kid with a heart full of magic?
We did it. We did it. Fuck you. We did it. I didn't think I was getting that bitch down. Did not think that was going to land anywhere. Very close. Well, that was shit luck. Where the hell is everybody? Over there. Probably a totally different runway. Change of pants time. Yep. Absolutely. How the hell I get over there? We'll go across the grass. We have to. I can't believe I got in there on that one. That was that was shit luck. So my autopilot was not following the VNAV at all. It was way too fucking high coming in there. Well now. Have a good one, Big Al. Yeah. I think you're going to have to come up with a new ending to shut the fucker off. So I'm down. Goodbye. What the fuck are you all doing way the fuck over there? You just wanted me to taxi forever. The helicopter pad. That's not even a taxiway, but I'm taking it. We're gonna follow the car route. Oh, they're throwing up chunks of mud. Yeah, it was pre-planned. Yeah, I figured he wasn't gonna fucking survive that landing anyways. We'll just park way over here. Look at all you lined up nice and even. Gonna make me look like shit. Yeah, long nuts visualized. Mr. TPHI, Mr. TPHI, Jared. Thanks, grumpy old bastard squadron, for flying along. As always, it's always appreciated. Thank you, everybody. Visualized, long nuts. Yep, we got everybody. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out in chat. Come on, turn. Gotta at least make it look like I survived that fucking landing. Flying on the other hand, yeah, you're skilled at parking. That flying thing. That landing thing, I can fly. It's a fucking landing. This one's really easy. Fucking do this. Fucking battery out. Those two down. Get out. Oh, it's a fucking raining. We're all gonna get wet. There's run. The guy doesn't run worth a shit. The fuck is wrong with your hair? Ah, he's got alopecia. Fucking hair's falling out. Long nuts, dude, that's fucking wrong. Fucking hair doing some funky shit. What was yours? Look at the fucking patch head. Look at it. This shit visualized fucking got a big old chunk missed out the back of his head like the freaking guy that runs up to the clipper. Alright, everybody. Thanks for coming out. What the fuck? You look like a nasty old lady. You look like a nasty old lady. But now if I do this and Q, I can do this. Fucking A. There we go. Thanks everybody for coming out, and I'm just going to shut it off. I see some of you and Brett's tomorrow, Sunday. I'm gone for a couple of weeks. Yeah, have a great trip. Enjoy. Going up in the mountains, cabin in the woods. So, have a good time. Even though I know you're working, you'll still have a good time up there. Unplugged for a bit. For everybody else, thanks for coming out, hanging out with me. It's a lot of fun, and we'll hopefully have a better stream next Friday.